People that live in Laguna Beach love a ton of things about this city, and a lot of them honestly hardly ever leave the city itself. So in this video, I'm gonna go through the top things that people love to do in the city of Laguna Beach. My name is Stubbs. I'm a team leader and owner of Onyx Homes, which is a real estate sales team that helps people just like you make a move all over the place in Orange County, really all of Southern California. And this channel is all about Orange County. We wanna give you as much information as possible so you can make a more educated move in Southern California. All right, so let's dive right in. And the first thing I have is a huge list of activities that you have within Laguna Beach. Now, the first thing we have to hit if we're talking about Laguna Beach are the beaches. So you have Main Beach, which is central to downtown. You've got volleyball, a boardwalk, basketball. This is a really iconic place to be in Laguna Beach. If you're just visiting, it doesn't matter if you're buying in Laguna Beach or not, you have to go check out Main Beach in Laguna Beach. It's got the iconic lifeguard tower. It is just right in the middle of downtown. It is always packed, but it is definitely an amazing place to be. Now, Thalia Street is another beach. This is a very, very safe place to learn for beginners in surfing. This is probably what it is best known for. It is a really nice little spot with not too crazy waves, and this is the beginner's dream for learning how to surf. That's on Thalia Street. Now, another beach you definitely want to check out in Laguna is Aliso Beach. Now, this is a really easy beach to get to. There's a parking lot that is pretty much right on the sand, and there's a lot of stuff to do here as well too. There is a snack shack, there are a lot of different bonfires, there's just a lot of stuff to do here. It's a really convenient spot to be. Now, it is quite a bit smaller, and because it's really the only beach in Laguna Beach that's actually like easy to get to, it can be incredibly crowded as well too. Getting parking in that parking lot's hard. One thing you'll notice with Laguna Beach, and specifically the beaches, is for the public parking, a lot of it's just on the street. So there are parking structures throughout Laguna Beach, but really predominantly most people park on the beach, walk across the street, and get to wherever they're going. So while Main Beach, you have Thalia for surfing, and you have Aliso is probably one of the most convenient beaches, there's also a ton of hidden gems. You have Victoria, you have Thousand Steps, there's a lot of these other really local hotspots, but I could talk about beaches all day in Laguna Beach, go figure. So let's go ahead and move on to hiking. Now, there's a lot of different things to do with hiking in Laguna Beach as well too. Top of the world, Laguna Canyon are probably two of the biggest ones. There's a lot of different trails that you can go here, specifically on the Laguna Canyon. And top of the world, if you looked at how Laguna Beach is structured, it is all really long and skinny right on the coast, which is rather unique for the city. And in the middle of it going through the canyon, it does go inland, but right on the coast, which is what you and I think of when we think of Laguna Beach, it's really like cliffside. The hills are rather steep and they go straight up. So there are some incredible trails at the top that will give you just unreal views. There's even a lot of property up there where if you're at the top of the hill, if you're living there, it's a different story. But if you're hiking up there, your views are just unbelievable because you just have 180 ocean views, or even way bigger than that. I've seen houses that have like a 280-degree ocean view. Really is incredible up there, but the hiking is also fantastic as well too. There's also the Laguna Coast Wilderness, which is all the hiking trails inside of the canyon. So not only do you get unbelievable ocean views from a lot of these hikes, there is a whole canyon that goes through Laguna Beach, so a lot of people don't talk about, and there's a lot of stuff to do. So if you're driving through the canyon going to Main Beach, for example, you're gonna pass a lot of people who are parked in the canyon that are going through the trails and aren't even gonna look at the ocean. They're gonna be looking on the other side all the way through Orange County up to Saddleback and up north through Rancho Palos Verdes, all kinds of different places as well too. There's just a lot of different things to do. Now, you can't talk about Laguna Beach if you're not going to talk about art. And I won't talk about too many specifics here, but just walking down the streets on PCH, you're going to be walking to one store after the next that are all art galleries. Not all of them, obviously, but there's a ton of different art galleries in Laguna Beach. This is something you can go back to time and time again and constantly be amazed at how many different spots there are. Laguna Beach really is a mecca for fine arts as well too. Now, on top of that, you also have the Sawdust Festival and you have the Pageant of the Masters, which are two really special things to do. So whether you move to Laguna Beach or not, you definitely have to go check out both of those things as well too. The Sawdust Festival runs during the summer, and the Pageant of the Masters runs from July to August. So definitely put those on your calendar the next time you're in Orange County in those times. Now again, with Laguna Beach, you really can't forget to mention shopping. Now, I mentioned art, so there's a ton of shopping for art. There's also a ton of shopping for really unique designers. One thing that I personally love about Laguna Beach is you do not see the chain stores. You're not gonna see a Nordstrom, you're not gonna see a Macy's inside of Laguna Beach. You're gonna see mom and pop, boutique designers all over the place. There's very few franchise, there's very few brand names. You'll see your basic ones you're gonna see everywhere, but you're not gonna see very much of it, which is really unique, especially in Orange County, because so much of it is cookie cutter. It's just really something you don't see a lot of. Now, if you wanna learn more about Laguna Beach, outside of just the things to do we're talking about in this video, I would definitely recommend going and checking out the pros and cons of Laguna Beach. This is a video that we put a lot of information into. So if you're just trying to figure out if you should even think about moving here or not, that's definitely a video to check out. There's a couple of other ones that I'll put in the description down below, the reasons to move to Laguna Beach, as well as the median home price, which walks you through all the different types of houses. Now, before we move on to my favorite part of Laguna Beach, I'm gonna ask you a favor, is that if you're watching this far, if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps us way more than you know, but also we put out 2 videos like this every single week, so if you're learning all about Orange County, this is a great place to do it. All right, so let's dive into my favorite part, which is the dining in Laguna Beach. So as far as dining, there are a ton of different options. Obviously, in any type of tourist area, coastal, beautiful views, you're gonna have a lot of nice restaurants. So here are a few of my favorites. South of Nick's and Nick's are 2 incredible restaurants. You have beautiful views from South of Nick's, and it is more of an upscale Mexican restaurant, South of Nick's is. So if you like that type of vibe, it's probably one of my favorite spots in Laguna Beach. But you've also got places like Mozambique's, Las Brisas, the Cliff, the Deck, the Loft, the Rooftop. There's a lot of those on these restaurants in Laguna Beach, but you also have Sapphire, and there's just some really incredible places to go. Now, the Cliff restaurant holds a special place in my heart because that is actually where I got married to my beautiful wife, Nicole. So if you want to go to the restaurant that sits directly above where I got married, you can go to the Cliff restaurant. Really good food, unbelievable views. You are right on top of the water. I didn't even know this was here until we got married. If you look down below, there's a little concrete pad and a grass pot, and they do weddings there and all types of different events. So anyway, that's kind of a fun fact about me. All right, now question for you. What city do you want us to highlight next? Put in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to make that video. So if you're thinking about making a move to Orange County and you want to keep watching videos, that is totally fine. That's what this channel is all about. But if you want to take the next step and have a conversation about your unique situation and maybe moving to Orange County, go to onyxhomes.com/allaboutoc, one word there at the end. And you can go ahead and drop your information, and myself and my team will reach out to you so we can reach out and have an intro conversation how we can make your life a little bit easier if you're thinking about moving. So if you want to do that, go to onyxhomes.com/allaboutoc, one word there at the end. But if not, the next video is coming up and I will see you in the next one. I'll talk to you later.